Welcome, Kringle Society. The Kringle Society is a global initiative as a Sharing and Eleemosynary Society, founded upon the principle that humanity is capable of lifting itself out of the morass of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, suffering, and ignorance into a new dawn of abundance and prosperity for all. That is who we are. And the goals that we stand for are very lofty, but are they attainable? I believe that these goals are attainable. Now we will, we will unpack, this heavy introduction as we make progress. Now, what is the root cause of war, crime, and poverty? It is the belief in artificial scarcity. We live in a world that is full of natural abundance, yet mankind is ensnared in artificial scarcity. There's so much nature stares us in the face at every turning with natural abundance. But we have become so programmed in our belief in artificial scarcity that we hardly are even able to recognize the abundance. We are so steeped in artificial scarcity. And you could say, well, it's not our fault because that is, the kind of society that raised us. That's what we were raised with. Well, we could say, and we could agree, but the problem still remains, and it's a big problem. Artificial scarcity has led to massive inequality. Massive inequality. And it looks like the more there is such inequality, the belief, people get more and more poor. War is explained away. Crime is explained away. We go to war because there's not enough. One community is going to war with another community because there is not enough. And we have become, we believe that there's not enough. To say the least, it is unfair that 1% of the world's population has and controls 99% of all of the money in the world, while the rest of the 99% of us are left to grapple over 1%. And we are told that there is not enough. And we have swallowed the bait, hook, line, and sinker. To say the least, it is very, very unfair. Now, what is the solution to the problem of inequality, massive inequality in our society? If we keep trusting the status quo, we will most likely lose all our freedoms and end up on a universal basic income, guaranteeing that all of us will live in poverty. Not just us, we and our children and their children and their children to many generations will live in poverty, while robots take over all the jobs that should be for us. Jay Foley, you're welcome to the new members training. Thank you for coming. Please just be patient. Let me run through the presentation, then you can present your questions. I hope you are a new member. Now, at no time were our freedoms infringed on than in 2020. The whole world was locked down. They set in place what will bring about the universal basic income, that no matter where you are in the world, you will you will earn the same income like any other person at your level. That is a big problem, but what is the solution? Money is mutual agreement. So if you have something that you want to offer me, a good or a service, you convince me on the quality of what you're offering and on the volume, and I am able to convince you that this is my optical mouse, okay? And I convince you that I am paying you with this optical mouse. You agree, and I agree, mutual agreement. Nothing can stop that deal from sailing through. Nothing. Now let us extend this, idea beyond just two people. The Kringle Society has its own private currency called TBC, or the billion coin. Sorry, I live in a city where they are doing trainings. We have a National College of Aviation Tech, and what is going over the air is an aircraft, maybe training aircraft. Now, the TBC, or the billion coin, the smaller units being the Kringles. Now, the idea of a billion, that 1 billion people across the world, across continents, across cultures, across countries, will agree and sign, the partnership agreement or membership agreement in the Kringle Society, that we adopt TBC as our currency, and we will use it as a means of exchange among ourselves. So by extending that idea with one person, if 1 billion people across the world agree that TBC is our currency, nothing can stop it, no force whatsoever. And this is the power in the TBC, the power of our membership agreements. Just take time and let this sink. No force in the world can stop us. I remember in the Bible, Genesis 11, when the people came together to build a tower, and they said they wanted to make name for themselves, and they wanted to not be scattered. And God came down and saw and said, well, these guys are agreed. There's nothing that can, because they are agreed, there's nothing that can be done. So 1 billion people agreeing to do good, God will not stop us. No government can stop us. No force can stop us. Okay? Please join the Kringle Society so that we can make this happen fast. Now, the Kringle Society will restore equality one human being at a time. We said the big problem that we have is inequality, but how will the Kringle Society restore equality, into our world? Now there's a video that is embedded, but let me take you back to where it's shared on the dashboard, so that dashboard. Yes, on the dashboard. Let us see how the Kringle Society plans to restore equality.
You are conscious. You are self-aware and capable of higher thinking. You and all of humanity are more valuable than precious gold. A mountain of gold by itself cannot do all the things you can do. You are more valuable as a living man or as a living woman than anything else in this world. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Mankind is the most valuable thing on earth, and you are a part of it. We are inviting you to become part of a currency that recognizes you and your birthright to live in abundance. We are in the final stages of our global distribution of this currency that only goes up in value as each new member joins it. It's the members of our community that bring value to our currency, and we measure that value in grains of gold. We're in the distribution phase of our currency, while we've been building a new economy around it from the ground up over the past 3.5 years. Merchants all over the world accept our currency, or partially accept our currency as payment for their goods and services. We want to give you a gift of some of it that is valued over $2,500, which you can use immediately with our participating merchants. During the distribution phase, we have two classes of members. You will either hold enough coin to become a billionaire or a millionaire. The creator of this coin has made enough to create 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires to establish an economy based on abundance, which will pull out all of the stops suppressing humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. It's time for humanity to lift itself up. The creator, otherwise known as the admin of this coin, is ready to distribute enough of these coins to you to turn you into a millionaire or billionaire in exchange for you completing some simple tasks. This is on top of the gift we will give you. In other words, you do not have to have millions and billions of dollars to buy into these positions. All you have to do is complete some simple tasks, and you will be rewarded with a mass quantity of these coins. In fact, it will be easy to turn you into a millionaire this week. Wow! Think about that. You could be a millionaire this week. The best part is that we can do this lawfully. We are at peace with all governments around the world, and we are recognized as a private, self-regulated society. Since we don't offer coins on the public market exchanges, we're free from the tethers that governments place on the market-based coins. We are free from the same regulations and tethers that have been used for so long to suppress humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. You can finally be free to live a life of abundance. Isn't that what you always wanted? For more information about this, please read our public notice. So, you may be wondering how much this is going to cost you. Yes, of course, building and maintaining a global currency costs money, right? Everything can't just be for free. There is a monthly admin fee that needs to be paid to make all of this possible. Common sense will tell you that. So how much is that? The monthly admin fee is only 8 grains of gold, payable digitally. Well, how much is 8 grains of gold in USD, you may be asking? Is it $250? I mean, that would be a good deal if it was, because the gift is worth over $2,500, right? No, it's not $250 a month. By the way, our currency is free from transaction fees and middlemen. 0 transaction fees. Is the admin fee $100? No. How about $50 a month? No again. 8 grains of gold is about $25 today. That's it. Remember, this could turn you into a millionaire within a week, and it may only cost you $25 to make that happen once you complete the tasks required. If you can't manage to take advantage of this offer, don't worry. We have many jobs available where you can earn some of this currency, but these jobs won't pay you enough to become a millionaire so fast. But maybe over the years you can build up to that level. Every economy has workers at the bottom of it, right? The choice is yours. Do what it takes to become a billionaire, a millionaire, or become a worker supporting this economy that will make the world a better place to live in for all of us. Or you can even go away and keep supporting the current financial system that has been responsible for so much misery and perpetual poverty in the world. Make a good choice today.
make a good choice today. As already, specified, or as already indicated, the choice is yours. The choice is mine. We have a choice whether to continue to support, maintain the status quo, as I said earlier on, or we have the choice to get up and do something different. Now, here in the video, you saw this structure. This is the mature TBC structure. This is our goal. This is what we are looking at as we continue to do the distribution. If you choose to not tie in, to continue to maintain the status quo, you can team up with us. You can choose to become a TBC member, but even when you choose to become a TBC member, there are still choices here to make. Here, this mature TBC structure these are positions that human beings like you and I should take. Okay? There is the top 1, the top 10, the top 100, the top 1,000, and so on and so forth. So you choose. You can choose to become a billionaire with all the big rewards that are there, or you can choose to become a millionaire. The billionaire rewards are certainly bigger than the millionaire rewards. Or you can choose to become, just choose, collect our gift of 250 Kringles and wait. When we reach, TBC economy, we can employ you. One thing that is interesting is that the interaction between these billionaires and millionaires is that the billionaires will serve as the banks, while the millionaires will serve as the entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs will bring up their ideas and pitch, and the billionaires will support these ideas, will enter into, deals with them and fund these ideas. The job that these millionaires will provide will be between 5 to 10 jobs per millionaire. And we are hoping to have 1 billion millionaires. So if we take the upper limits, each millionaire will be producing 10 jobs. And if 10 jobs multiplied by 1 billion millionaires will have 10 billion jobs. And assuming that we reach TBC economy today, where we have in the world 7.5 or 7.8 billions, we will have more jobs than there are people to take these jobs. That is the difference that the Kringle Society offers. That is how the Kringle Society will change the dynamics, will offer equality to mankind again. And against the current financial systems method, where they are creating robots and depopulating with vaccines, we will create jobs. Because the value we place is on people. People have value. It is the value that each person brings into the community that gives TBC what the value it has. So these are positions to take. You have a choice. The choice is to position yourself to receive up to half $1 million per month in Bitcoin by getting a position on the rotator. You also can position yourself to complete certain necessary activities to acquire a billionaire spot. You also can prepare yourself and position yourself as a new member to focus on getting rapid rewards before the timer hits 0. Now, what is the rotator? The admin is but one person. The admin knows that to carry out this operation on a global scale, he cannot do it alone. He's been trying very hard as one person. Kudos to you, admin. Now, admin is already raising 111,111 members, that meet the monthly requirements and will be placed on the rotator, and they will be called the mass adoption team members. What is the rotator? We heard from the video that The admin fee, 8 grains of gold, translates into about $25, which if it's an outdated video though, 3-4 years. So the 8 grains of gold will be about $31 today. But let's take it at $25. The sponsor gets 50%, the admin gets 50%. So so assuming that we have 10 million TBCians who are paying their program fees, and admin receives 4 grains out of it. Each mass adoption team member will receive $1,125 each per month as rotator funding to carry out the work that, of the work in the part of the TBC economy that they have voted to be part of. Everyone will choose what corner of the TBC economy to cultivate. Now, we are pushing and encouraging and introducing the world to TBC. And the world is embracing TBC. We are getting to that point where 4 billion people, the active people in our society who use money, because on a large scale, children and seniors do not use money actively. The 4 billion members of the society that use money will embrace paying their program fee like they embrace paying their electricity bills today. When these 4 billion members pay their program fees, the mass adoption team members will each receive about $500,000, about $450,000 each per month in rotator funding. There is only one requirement today: pay the billionaire program fee. When you do so, you qualify and you are fixed on the rotator. Now, the millionaire and billionaire program fees, programs are a lifetime stewardship, and they have a monthly cost. Only the serious should commit. The unserious are prone to drama, and drama will neither help them nor help any other person. So only the serious should commit. Along with these monthly commitments, there is tacitly a lifetime commitment to personal development. The corner of the TBC economy that is based on abundance that you will contribute to, you may need to develop certain skills that you do not have, certain faculties that you do not have today. So continuously, there should be an attitude of openness to developing yourself. Now, these are the rewards for completing massive rewards, okay? Massive rewards for completing massive rewards. Now, see, this is the summer 2021 Kringle reward schedule. The rewards in TBC are 2. When you carry out certain activities that build the community, you are rewarded in TBC and Kringles. And as well, you'll be rewarded in Bitcoin bounties. We will talk about the Bitcoin bounties later. Now, according to this schedule, if you are on the, I will explain, the rewards for the billionaire program, and you can apply the explanation to the millionaire program. If you are on the billionaire program and you pay your 8 grains program fee per month, you get rewarded with 0.1 TBC coins. If you are bringing in merchants into the community, you will receive 1 TBC coin per merchant per month. This reward is cumulative. If you had 10 merchants in May, and in June you added 10 more merchants, you have a cumulative number of 20 merchants. You got 10 TBC coins for the 10 merchants in May. In June, you will get 20 TBC coins for the 20 merchants, and on and on and on. There is the 24 hours and 48 hours rapid rewards, for which you get respectively rewarded with 20 and 50 TBC coins. For every referral, when you meet the conditions, and we'll look at that a bit closer, later in the presentation. For every referral that you bring, new person, new member, you get rewarded 10 TBC coins. For every meeting that you participate in and submit keywords, you'll get rewarded 1 TBC coin. So far, there are 3 meetings. The newest meeting, the broadcaster meeting, is added today. But before now, there were 2, the weekly meetings and the mass adoption team training. So far, making 3. When you attend these meetings, you can get rewarded if you submit the keyword at the end of the meeting. For the weekly meetings, take note that there are about 7 or 8 languages. You can only attend 1, but you can watch the recording of the other meetings. And when you watch and you submit the keyword, you will get rewarded according to the number of keywords for the weekly meetings that you watch and submit. So take note, this is a quick way that you can, especially for new members, you can grow your TBC wallets. You can grow the number of coins in your TBC wallets. Follow these tasks and you will be rewarded accordingly in TBC and in Kringles. Now, this is the 24 hours and 48 hours rapid rewards promo. It's been an ongoing promo. Now, take it that this is you and you just signed up as a TBC member. Within 24 hours of the time you signed up, if you can get 2 referrals to collect our gift of 250 Kringles, you will receive a reward of 20 TBC coins. If within the next 24 hours, making 48 hours, you help each of these referrals to each bring on 2 to receive the same gift of 250 Kringles, you will get rewarded an additional 50 TBC Kringles. Okay, so that is the rapid rewards 24 hours and 48 hours rapid rewards promo that has been ongoing. Now, rapid rewards will lead to mass adoption, and that is what we have been waiting for as a TBC community. We have just finished discussing about, a duplication process. Then you're welcome to the new members training. Please hold on. I will do the presentation. I'm about to round up. Then you can ask your questions. Now, we just talked that this is you on day 1. 24 hours, you help 2 people to receive the gift. And within the next 24 hours, you help each of these 2 to get 2 each, making 4. That is day 3. Day 4, you help each of those 4 people to get 2 each. That will be 8 people on day 4. On day 5, if each of those 8 people are helped to bring in 2 each, we will have 16 on day 5. On day 6, if each of those 16 people are helped to bring in 2 people to get the gift, we will have 32. And so we can continue the duplication on and on and on till day 31. By then, we would have been able to share this opportunity with over 1 billion people. That is the power of the duplication. It is possible if one person takes this thing serious. But we are 4 million members, approaching 4 million members. We can get this thing done in not as much as that period. But the problem has been that quite a number of people are not aware of this magic. Now, if this is the hope that we hold out for ourselves, there is one habit that we need to develop. The habit of texting to 10 friends. I have a gift for you. The time is short. Call me. If we develop this habit and every day we send these 10 text messages to our friends, we will achieve that massive, that mass adoption within a short time. But when you are sending this text, be ready to have your referral link at hand to send to them in case they contact you. Now, I told you earlier on that there are two rewards. We talked about the rewards in TBC and in Kringles. There are the rewards in Bitcoin bounties. So far, and this is an old record, we have shared out to our members who are actively building the community over $6 million in Bitcoin bounties. What are Bitcoin bounties? Bitcoin bounties are a job, but they are not a job in the same sense of a regular job where you are paid, weekly or monthly. With Bitcoin bounties, you work today and you get paid today. And you can collect your bounties 15 minutes of the time of earning them. There is a big incentive that the community is called upon to embrace. The opportunity to pay the yearly fee and get a discount. If you are on the millionaire program fee, millionaire program, and you pay the yearly fee, you save $12. If you are on the millionaire program and you pay the yearly fee, you save $23. But if you are on the billionaire program fee and the billionaire program and you pay your yearly fee, you get a discount of a whole $50 plus all the other benefits of being in the billionaire team. You will get your 100 TBC coins every month. You will get your place, you secure your place on the rotator. And the advantage of paying today, the program fee, 8 grains of gold costs about $31. In 10 months, the grains of gold are increasing. In 10 months, you'll probably be paying double. So there's a big advantage paying the 1-year program fee today. In addition, if you pay your program fee today or within the month of June, and you fall into the category of the 500 more TBCians that we are waiting for them to collect the 500 TBC promo, you will get, in addition to all the other benefits in the billionaire program, you get the benefit of receiving 500 TBC coins. This is a promo that is running, and it simply flows retroactive to May 1st. Just simply pay the annual billionaire program fee in crypto and get 500 TBC coins. 500 whole TBC coins. This promo ends when 500 more TBCians have collected this promo, or on June 30th, 2021, whichever one of these ones comes first. Hurry, don't miss your opportunity. Now, the Kringle Society is united for food. All across the world, TBCians are working assiduously to bring food subsidy centers to a city near to you, where you can buy your food at 50% Kringles and 50% cash, thereby cutting your food bill in half. How can you participate, and how can your city participate? join with the team, the cluster of TBCians, to form a cluster of 1,000 people in your city to qualify for priority placement of a food subsidy center. Also, go and download our United for Food app, okay? And join it. There is a registration process on the app. Join it. That will qualify, that will begin the count. You will be counted for your city, okay? And that will qualify your city as you reach 1 billion people. Thank you so very much. And God bless you for coming to this broadcast.